Hello everybody and welcome back to... Let me try that again. Hello everybody and welcome back to a man who suddenly posted a video off schedule. My name is Edinger and oh boy, a lot has happened since my previous video. To catch you guys up to speed if you're unaware, I made a video last week, surprisingly in one take, venting my frustrations and being a bit vulnerable over the poor communication issues I've had with YouTube in the last 3 months, over their website basically being inoperable for me. And oh boy, can you believe it? The video went to trending, alright? I can't believe it. I was pushed into recommended for the first time in years, and finally, everything, for the most part that I've seen, has been fixed. I can upload again. I can actually reply to your comments again. My desktop site is fixed. Links are working because I no longer have to do the workaround with mobile, and it's all because I uploaded that video. It's not actually. It'd be an interesting story for me to tell that, like, yes, my ego is so large, I was able to get YouTube to fix their website by making a stink. No, if I'm to believe YouTube, for whatever reason, they were actually in the process of pushing through this bug fix when I uploaded that video. It's weird because I want to say I have no reason to not believe them, but I do, but also I'm kind of like, okay, it makes sense. I do not think that was due to me or any of you, annoyingly. I do think that is due to larger creators on the platform that complained after the recent huge bug. It does make me feel a little bit worse because for the 3 months of me just chipping in, nothing happened, but this big one happens and other YouTubers talk about it and hey, it gets fixed. But hey, end of the day, everything's fixed now. But what's interesting about this is, since uploading that video, I received 3 emails from 3 different Googlers, as they like to call themselves, Google employees. And I think this really is a testament to what my problem is with Google/YouTube as a company and why I'm still kind of upset. The first email I got was from a lovely employee of YouTube UK, Creator Outreach. She reached out to me personally, said she was really taken aback by the video and wanted to make sure she can fix all my problems one-to-one. She gave me her phone number and she was like, I want you to be able to use that Creator Studio again. You know, I'm here to help. Now, that is really nice. I was very thankful for this email. However, the issue I have with this email is I don't want to come off rude here, but it does just feel a little bit too little, a little bit too late. Like, we both knew that the fix was going forward. Like, this employee knew that for the most part, everything I was complaining about had been fixed by the time she emailed me. So it was kind of like a bit of a theater in a way, like, hey, I can help you. Because in essence, like, what is the difference between an employee talking to me on the phone that can't actually change anything and an engineering team, for instance, and the YouTube partner support email? They should be the same. But also, even if this is fixed, and I am very thankful that now I have a contact, like, you know, the big old YouTubers. Now I could hypothetically have someone that can help me with these issues. It doesn't actually fix the issue for anyone else that doesn't have a contact. I was going through the standard means. If you guys are unaware, YouTube creators have a way of chatting using the YouTube partner support chat or YouTube partner email support, which is most YouTubers' only way of contacting YouTube to talk about problems. And like I said, it's very nice that now I have my own contact, but that doesn't make it any better for the YouTubers that don't, that aren't as large as me. If I am large, if you want to say that. But what I'm here to talk about now is the second email that I received, which was from the standard YouTube partner support. Now, I received this email on Monday. Now, at this point, everything had been fixed. All I could have gotten from that was like, hey, I'm not even expecting them to have watched my video. That's fine. What I expected was like, by the way, communication, everything is kind of being worked on and is being fixed at the moment, so stay tuned for the bug fix. What I got instead was another auto-generated, why am I rocking my head? Another auto-generated email from them saying, hey guys, yeah, so it turns out it's a known bug. We're working on it. We'll tell you when it's fixed. It just does, I say this expression again, it does my head in how many of these auto-generated emails I've received from them. And I don't think this is a thing I would have noticed if maybe I hadn't had an issue with YouTube for 3 months, but the level of support that I was receiving, I would almost rather have nothing, if you feel like I'd rather have no contact at all than this farcical theater as if someone is actually helping me. It's like, imagine going to a therapist where you're telling them about your problems and they're pretending to listen. Hopefully you don't have that experience. That is basically what I was going through. I've gotten so many replies from them that you can tell it's almost like they're using one of those like Streamlabs little switchboards where they're just like, and, oh, sorry, we're working on it, or, oop, sorry, thank you for feeling that way, and I hope you know that we're gonna sort that out. None of that actually matters. It's all just copy-pasted. And so, I kid you not, 3 times during my 3-month debacle with emailing them all the problems I was having, I took over 1.5 days to reply to the email. And so I get an auto-generated reply of, hey, so it seems that you haven't replied to our email, which makes us assume we're gonna assume that everything is kind of okay for you right now. We're just gonna close this ticket. Anyway, thank you. Maybe you want to open up another one if another issue comes up. No, are you kidding me? I just don't understand how literally under 2 days goes by and 3 different times auto-generated. It felt so much like I'm being gaslit, like I'm having such a serious problem. I give them a video of the issue. They then email me saying, can you send us a video of the issue? Which I've already done, so I don't reply because I'm thinking to myself, why would I do that? I've already given it to you. And they go, oh, since you haven't replied in a day and a half, we're gonna close the ticket. The issue here is YouTube as a mouth, right? The marketing of the company goes, creators, take a break. Mental health is important. And then on the other end, they go, you took 1.5 days off? You're not replying to our emails? Guess everything's fine? My job isn't to look for your bugs, okay? You should be thankful I'm actually going out of my way to try and help you fix the site that I'm using to earn you revenue on. You know? It really boggles my brain, especially because, like I said, on one hand, we have the marketing team going, creators, take a break, and don't worry, you know, your fans will still be there for you. And that's like the front, like in front of the curtain. Behind the curtain, you have some algorithm workers just tinkering with things going, yes, keep saying that, as we make it so that if you do actually take a break, no, don't worry, there's other YouTubers you guys can watch. Let's just not show you videos anymore. Recommended? Oh no. You know, that is the thing that upsets me the most. I've got my 3rd email from a 3rd Googler, and this is a lovely person. I actually met them in California at one point because their daughter likes my videos. Hello, or hello, guten Tag. They also speak German, so that's very useful because I speak German, or at least I try. And so this person actually is one of the people that is in charge of building the algorithm. And he was very upset with my video and said he really wants to help. He is a human. You know, Googlers aren't, you know, Google might not have don't be evil as a mantra anymore, but it is a company run by people. And that is something that I am trying to make sure you guys know. Like, as much as I'm having such incredible frustrations with this, it is run by individual people, and all of them are contributing to something that, hey, maybe isn't the best thing. And this guy, like I said, I know you're probably watching this, lovely intent, but it's the same thing we hear so often from so many big tech companies. They go, hey, we're listening. How can we help, you know, make this algorithm better? But I feel like you've got to have like some like hands over your ears not to know what everyone wants. Let's just talk about, obviously way more evil company here. We're talking about Facebook-owned Instagram. Every creator, every consumer, every viewer, every user of the Instagram app was loud and clear. We do not want this bullshit algorithm that is based on advertising and different likes and things. Just give us a chronological order algorithm. That's all we want. Not even an algorithm. Just put it in chronological order. Shove the ads in our face. Whatever. Chronological order. At least give us the option, like Twitter does, you know? And guess what Instagram said? F you. No, they're not listening. They don't care about us. And so I feel like with every creator and every viewer saying the same thing about this is the stuff I don't like about the YouTube algorithm, nothing changes. In fact, if I can say one thing that I wish would change, it would be communication. The one thing would be when some big update to the algorithm happens, or maybe even a small one, because we all know small changes snowball quite bad. Any change that happens to the algorithm, it'd be great if that was communicated to creators via a creator email, via, you know, I watch those YouTube Creator Studio videos that are on my dashboard when I can access the dashboard. I do. And I just feel like if it was communicated so we know, like, hey guys, you might only receive 50% revenue this month because we f***ed something else to try and prevent something else that we caused. You know, I'd like to know that. I would like to know if, you know, my job security is going to be fine. So that's basically what's happened since uploading that video. By the way, I do feel like I'm on a very strange soapbox that I'm not used to being on. Oh, I was so close to having this video in one take. But what I'm trying to say is this whole conversation we are now having, I feel like this is like a window into the death of the YouTuber that happened between like 2014 and now, where it used to be that YouTubers were very creative people creating videos on lots of different things. And then surely, bit by bit, little bits of the algorithm will be changed until now we are all just content driven. And it upsets me a lot because it feels like even if you try hard to go against it, you're going against an algorithm. You cannot win. And I myself genuinely feel like I am now a bit robotic. I'm a bit like an algorithm myself. And there's no way of avoiding this. If I'm trying to make different varied content on different streams and I want to make a video about photography coming up, I'm really excited to make a video showing off the prints and how I do, you know, Lightroom editing and stuff. But if I'm trying to do all these different types of things and show my creativity in that way, And algorithmically, I'm told no, and my revenue is taken away, and I'm not on recommended, even with other videos. Because you might think that, well, if he makes a video on this topic, maybe his personal audience that he has right now aren't interested, but we can show it to other people. That won't happen, because algorithmically, the algorithm goes, oh, look at this, none of his audience like this content, so rather than show it to people outside of his audience that would like this type of content, that's just a bad video. We just won't show it to anyone. That's the type of thing I'm talking about. And so me as a human being and also a content creator who's here to try and learn, educate, and entertain, I'm now being trained by a robot that was trained by a human to produce the same content to generate bigger numbers. And it's upsetting. I know it's really hard to get qualitative data into algorithms. It's all about numbers, watch time, likes, everything's going up. But there's so much more involved. And obviously I don't have all the answers. I just wish... I wish the platform allowed creators to be more creative like it used to. I'm not saying I don't enjoy what I'm doing. I really freaking do. I just wish I wasn't forced into a box by the algorithm itself. I don't want to say that word anymore. Algorithm! I hate it! I don't want to stop it! But as I've gotten lots of viewers asking me like, oh, well, how can we stop this? Or how can we support you on other platforms? Honestly, you guys don't owe me anything. I'm very thankful that you even took the time to get to this part of the video. I am just a guy in my London bedroom, and I'm just one of millions and millions and millions of other people in their bedrooms or offices or studios doing the same thing. So the fact that you chose to spend some time with me, I'm very thankful for. If you do want to support me in any way, yes, I have a Patreon. Yes, I have a Twitch stream where I stream Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. At the moment, I stream like 5 times a week. It's really fun. It's a nice chill chat. Or, and this is a big one, just watch me on YouTube if you see something you like. You know, I'm trying my best to make things that hopefully more people will like. Like I said, I'm coming out with a lot more photography stuff. If you haven't followed my Instagram, I've really been trying so hard. But as I said, that platform just really does not care about as much of what you're doing as much as the amount you're doing it. And so because making, you know, photography takes a lot more time than just a selfie, dang, my likes are so low. And I've had to kind of wrestle with that in my head of like, it doesn't mean what I'm making is bad. It just means that these times have changed. The algorithm is saying that this content isn't as valued. But like I said, I'm working on prints. So hopefully I will have a video if you want to buy some photography prints, big size as well, of some really nice photos I've taken recently. That'll hopefully be in the next month or so. I have a mailing list on evanedinger.com somewhere. But thank you very much for all the support, and hopefully all this is just going to be fine. I can upload now. Let's go back to our regular scheduled content. I've got a video doing a tier list of cereal on Sunday, so just standard stuff. But it feels honestly like a breath of fresh air right now. I hope this isn't too long, that I'm able to talk and be a personality right now. Does that make sense? I'm not just, hello, here's the content. This is as much of me as I can do. And I would hope to do a bit more of this coming up, regardless of whether or not the algorithm lets me. But let's just see how that works. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.